It's barbecue time! Mabuhay everyone, MARKCHES here, welcome to the channel. And the reason why I said barbecue time in the beginning is because of the sneaker. This is Anta Shock the Game Show 4, and this is part of the Shock the Game series of Anta. The colorway that I'm holding right now is the barbecue colorway. I'm gonna pull it out. So it's part of the Chinese cuisine colorway. So this batch of colorways are pretty limited. So there are 4 colorways for the Chinese cuisine. One is the barbecue, other one is the seafood, the river snail, rice noodles, and of course the crawfish. So all 4 colorways are famous Chinese cuisine. All colorways looks awesome. It really depends on what colors you like. The reason that I chose this is because of the details on the sneaker, the splatter on the lateral part that goes to the rubber piece here, and it goes around the sneaker, even the heel part. Don't know if you can see it here in my camera, it's quite bright there. Even on this rubber piece at the heel, they have paint splatters all over it. Even on the foam on the medial side, it has that paint splatter. So very nice detail to the sneaker. Speaking of detail, let's talk about the upper of the Show 4. For this barbecue colorway, it has synthetic leather upper all throughout. It's actually a dual layered upper. Let's talk about the outer layer first. So it's made out of the synthetic leather and lots of paint splatters for this one. And for the crawfish and I think the river snail and the other one, the seafood, has a different upper. It has more of the mesh upper that is more fused. But with this one, I like it because it's leather even though it's synthetic. It gives an extra support, in my opinion, to the sneaker. And look how nice their laser prints are on the upper. You have to really take a close look at it. This part is lasered print, and even on the side part, the side panels. This is a one-piece panel, so you can see how nice they made the upper of this Show 4 is. I think this is just one piece for this part, around the forefoot to the heel, and another piece at the back, and even at the back part, look how nice the logo of Anta is. Here it's an embossed logo of Anta, and there's of course the barbecue symbol or image here for this colorway. You really need to take a close look at this sneaker for you to appreciate it, on how nice they constructed the sneaker. It doesn't look cheap at all. It looks very premium for an upper of a basketball sneaker. So this is my unboxing initial review or impression of the sneaker. I have yet to play with this, but from the looks of it, when I tried it here in my floor, the rubber compound of the sneaker is ultra tacky. And if you can see, I'm pressing the rubber traction here, so it's quite soft. The traction is pretty pliable. It grips really hard. It squeaks a lot if you're into that. And even on the middle side, which I like because it has traction here. So when you're doing a quick first step, it gives you more traction, especially if you're doing a quick first step to the sneaker. And the grooves are pretty deep on the Show 4, and it's spaced well. And I think this traction will do well indoors and outdoors. The grooves are really thick. Outdoor play for the sneaker is really ideal. Plus the cushion that comes with this Show 4 is a full-length Nitro Edge foam, which is one of Anta's most premium cushion. It's full length, it's thick enough that it gives you a very nice bounce to the sneaker and very nice impact protection. When I tried it here in my floor, you can really feel the bounciness of the Nitro Edge foam. And the Nitro Edge foam on the Show 4 is a little bit thicker compared to the KT line, but it's not too thick that you won't have any cord feel. responsiveness on the cushion is still very good. And one of the reasons why you immediately feel the cushion or the Nitro Edge foam of the Show 4 is because of the strobo that is used here. It's not a board, it's just a fabric that is, I think, kind of like neoprene. So it's very plush when you're pressing it inside, and you could immediately feel the Nitro Edge foam. And even the traction, like I said, the rubber material compresses and decompresses a lot, so it gives a lot of room for the Nitro Edge foam to expand. And there's a hole here in the forefoot and even on the heel for the Nitro Edge foam to expand more, which is really nice on the Show 4. Plus, if you can see, there's a mid-foot carbon fiber shank, so the length of the carbon fiber shank is about this size, so it's good enough for torsional support and more spring back to the sneaker. And I think that also helps out in the bounciness of the Nitro Edge, especially when you're running up and down the floor. You can feel it compressing, then it will spring back, then you will feel the energy return on the Nitro Edge foam. Another material that I really like, what a lot of China brands have been using, is this kind of plastic that is really soft. When you're pressing it, it's not that hard plastic, so it gives the foam room to expand. At the same time, it's not too clunky, it's not too heavy, and on the parts that it needs extra reinforcement, like this part, it is dual layered here, so it gives more structure, more durability and stability to the sneaker where it is needed the most. Plus, this rubber piece goes to the forefoot part on the lateral side so that it contains your foot laterally when you're doing side step or step back on the Show 4s. On the medial part of the forefoot, they added this extra piece here, so when you pull the laces, it hugs your foot more and gives you a very nice lockdown to the forefoot part of the sneaker. It is a low-cut sneaker, and like I said, it's a dual layered, so it's kind of a one booty inner layer to the sneaker. It is nicely padded, it is nicely perforated, it has this jersey-like material, kind of mesh for the tongue. It is quite soft, it's pretty comfortable around your tongue. Plus, there's a unique pull tab to the tongue part of the sneaker where you can put your finger here, then you open it up, then put your foot in easily. As for the heel containment lockdown, there's a very nice Achilles pillows inside that really holds your heel and Achilles really well. You won't have any problems on the heel containment lockdown on the Show 4. And even this plastic piece also goes up on the lateral and medial part of the sneaker, very similar to the KTs, so that it gives you extra ankle protection at the base of your heel. For the sizing of the Show 4, if you're a regular footer, go true to your size. If you're a wide footer, go half a size up. But like in all Anta basketball sneaker, if you are 11 below, there's a half size, so there's 10.5. But if you're above 11, it's a full size already, 11, then 12. But if you are interested in the sneaker, go quick to your local Antas or your nearest Anta stores because sizes are kind of running out on this colorways. Anta really gives very nice tribute to Chinese traditions, and especially for this pair, it's Chinese cuisine. I have the Chinese medicine there of the clays, the newspaper, the Bay Area, but that's not Chinese tradition, but they really know how to infuse their inspiration to the sneakers, and it really makes the sneakers really nice and doesn't look cheap at all. So thank you again, Anta, for letting me try the Shock the Game Show 4. This is out now in the nearest Anta stores. There's Trinoma, Uptown, Glorieta, SM Aura, SM Mega Mall, quite a few, and I think there's a Cebu already. So this is 6,500 pesos, so that's around 130 US dollars. So pretty affordable sneaker. And let's check out the weight of the sneaker. It's 450 grams for a US 11, and that's about an average weight for my size. So it's not heavy and it's not too light, and when I was wearing it, it doesn't feel heavy or clunky at all. So that's it on my initial impression and unboxing of the Anta Shock the Game Show 4. Let me know what you think about the sneaker, especially these colorways that came out. And I believe there's a lot more colorways that are coming out and a lot more women's sizes. And I'm pretty excited that the women can also try out the Anta basketball sneakers. So this has been MARKCHES. Once again, thank you for dropping by this channel. I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.